So national media overnight has dogged Dan Campbell's introductory press conference, and I'm here to say that's trash. Frankly, my guy, my chief, my buddy, my pal, there's no one who makes fun of being a Lions fan more than a Lions fan themselves. That's kind of our brand of dark humor, twisted, self-deprecating thing. So when the city gets a morsel of hope from an impassioned speech, it's kind of a cheap shot to come in and start ripping on that. In case you missed it, Campbell grabbed attention this week for this soundbite in particular.
This place has been kicked, it's been battered, it's been bruised, and I can sit up here and give you coach speak all day long. I can give you, hey, we're going to win this many games. I can't, none of that matters, and you guys don't want to hear it anyway. You've had enough of that, so excuse my language. All right, here's what I do know, is that this team is going to take on the identity of this city, all right, and this city's been down, and it found a way to get up. All right, it's found a way to overcome adversity. All right, and so this team's going to be built on. We're going to kick you in the teeth. All right, and when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you, and when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right, and we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
So right, it's colorful, it's a little bit edgy, it's kind of weird, but really it touches on what Lions fans are actually feeling. I've seen comments over the years about how this franchise doesn't care about us, we're the ones spending the money, buying the merch, and how the last regime was a little bit cold and not very transparent. But I am fairly certain from this press conference that Dan Campbell at least looks like he cares about this franchise and the city of Detroit. That's what matters. So let's take a look at what national media said. If you really don't understand what it's like to be a fan of a team that kind of disappoints you year after year, you don't know what it feels like to hear someone genuinely excited about stopping that. Rah-rah coaching and hard-nosed mentality is welcomed in high school football, but unless he hits the ground running in the NFL, this bizarre introduction will be the latest embarrassment for a losing organization. So says you. Of course we want him to prove that he's going to do well, but nothing about this is embarrassing to me. You're not here year after year with Honolulu Blue, building up your hopes in the off-season, drinking the Kool-Aid, trying to get excited year after year to just keep going. How do you know what we want to hear? So let's hear from people who actually get it. Another point, that's the thing about sound bites. Of course, they're little portions. They're not representative of the whole entire hour or hour and a half long press conferences. They're just a small portion, and there's no context, too. Did you hear about this part?
All right, you want to know about X's and O's and what's my philosophy. We're going to run a system that puts our best on your worst. That's what we're going to do, because that's what we did in New Orleans. So we're going to find a way to put our guys in one-on-one matchups, whether it's run or pass, all right? I want to. If you're telling me that our left tackle is better than their right end, and we can run outside zone all day, we're going to run outside zone as long as we can cut off the backside.
What about this one?
Everybody has some things in their life that either they react negatively to or positively to, and I think when you can get into the nuts and bolts of who the human is, then you realize maybe the reason that guy showed up late was something very simple that's going on in his life, as opposed to just reacting and blowing your top over the fact that he's late. Maybe actually something is going on.
And how about this one?
I think it starts with the right people. You have to have people that don't have egos. They have real humility. They're hardworking.
What about this one?
When I say that I want our team to take on the identity of this city, I mean it. But listen, man, this is a resilient city, but it's made up of good, blue-collar, hard-working people. And that's what our team's going to look like. They're going to learn to get up, and they're going to learn to fight again.
Nah, didn't include any of that, did ya? And I get it, I'm in this biz, it's a fun soundbite, but to use it to put him down and just use that, it's just not fair. So, Dan Campbell, you have their attention, that's great. Now put some expertise, some skills, some good stuff behind those passionate words, and put a good product out there on the field. Prove us right. Kelly Rowe, Pride of Detroit.